This is Thanos' house, and this is 50 players fighting over who's gonna keep the house. Today I set a challenge for myself to see if I could build all of this in under 2 hours and then have 50 players come in and play it. I grabbed a bunch of people from my Discord server and we all fought over this little tiny house that Thanos made. I put this time constraint on myself and let me tell you guys, it was stressful. You know what, let's just get into the build and then we're gonna have a massive battle royale to see who's gonna take home the house. Okay guys, I have about 2 hours before I have to get with my Discord server and start playing with them, and I've done absolutely nothing. But I think the first thing I need to do is buy the Thanos skin. I mean, Thanos needs to be building his own hut, so we're gonna claim this. And guys, we can't not buy the snap too, so we're gonna buy that as well. Sorry, Peely, you're gonna have to sit on the sidelines today. Okay, and now let's launch creative and let's get to building. All right, let's create a new island. Let's just use the large grid island. We're gonna call it the Thanos farm. All right, let's go. First thing I always do in any build is change the time to around 2 or 3 p.m. just so the sun isn't moving around. And then the house is going to be facing north so that there's no shadows. So you can see here, this is just a quick little tip. This is facing north. You see there's a nice sun on it, and then these other ones have shadows on it. So I always want to be facing north if you want the sun to be shining on it. Just a little tip. Okay, now we got to really get to building. I think I'm going to use the swamp cliff galleries as my basis just because I kind of like the jungly look of it. So I'm just going to pull out this one terrain piece here, and this is gonna be where his house will sit on. So it'll be like the main battle area. This has got to be big enough for the house and big enough for 50 players to have a battle on. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get 50 players in this lobby later, but it's got to be big enough just in case. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make a quick outline of what the house will look like, just so I can get the right sizing. You gotta do the outlines. It's just gonna save you a ton of time later when you realize you've done something wrong, and then you have to fix it. Okay, so that's a very, very rough outline of Thanos' house. But it's enough to kind of give me an idea of how big I need to make this terrain. All right, I need to focus right now. Let's go. The first thing I wanted to focus on was the stairs leading up to the house. It had to kind of V up to the porch. So I had to make it a custom staircase out of these benches so that it looked like Thanos' house. After that, the rest of the house was fairly simple. I just used some floor pieces from the pirate gallery. Then I really wanted to make sure the front of the house looked really cool with the beams, because I felt like that was what made the house look like Thanos' house mixed with the staircase. So that was probably where I spent most of my time on the actual house. Everything else snapped into place using everything off-grid. Then I moved on to the interior of the house, which I thought was really important as well because this was Thanos' house, and you gotta have a place to chill when you're Thanos after having decimated half of the life in the universe. But as I was decorating, I looked down at the clock and I realized I didn't have much time left. Oh no, guys, I have less than an hour left, and I haven't even finished Thanos' house yet. Oh no, I'm almost done. I'm just decorating the inside and trying to make it look I don't know, Thanos would live here. But I'm running out of time. I don't have a lot of time to do the terrain. Okay, that's good enough. I'm just gonna have to accept what it is. There we go. There's Thanos' house. This is where he cheers after he's destroyed half of humanity. Okay, so now it's time to move on to some of the terrain. It was building out his farm that was next to the house first, and some of his surrounding area, and then it was moving on to the mountains that were in the background. And this is kind of scuffed, guys. This is not exactly how I'd want this to look, but I was really under the clock here at this point. Oh, I feel so much pressure right now. This is insane. Look at all this empty space I've got. I'm just gonna have to do the thumbnail image here. So I had to be okay with my mountains and then just start filling it in with some vegetation and trees. And I just had to call it good for the aesthetics because I needed to move on to the mechanics. I'm down to 20 minutes left before I have to meet the group. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not anywhere near done this. I haven't even tested any of I haven't done any mechanics or anything. Oh! Okay, I gotta really focus. I think I took on a little bit too much here, guys. Okay, I think that looks okay for a thumbnail for people to take an image or something. It's good enough. Let's put in some mechanics. There really weren't many mechanics to this other than just placing down some spawn pads and making sure all of the settings were correct. And then finally just making sure there were barriers in place so people couldn't run off the map and I don't know, just go wherever they wanted. Okay, now I just gotta publish it, calling this Win the Thanos Farm, a battle royale for Thanos' farm. I don't know if this is gonna work for any of you. This is more of a place you can come and take images with. It's more of an artistic build, but for this video, we're gonna have a crazy battle for it. Okay, I've got a few minutes left. I'm just gonna fill this in here so people can't see out at least. Okay, there we go. Actually, it came together in the last couple of minutes. Let's go into the Discord and let's chat with the folks. Let's see how this goes, guys. This was the first first time I'd ever done anything on my Discord server trying to gather a big group of people. The voice chat was absolutely nuts. Just listen to this. Okay, give me a second, guys. It was a little bit hard for me to kind of control this, and I promise we'll get this figured out in the future. But once we all got launched into the game finally, it was pretty dang epic. We had so many people lined up and ready for a big battle royale for Thanos' hut. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go.
I'm already dead! Listen to the chat! Oh my gosh! This was absolute mayhem. There were so many people running around, and we did have some struggles with people not really fighting, just kind of running around in circles. But after we got that all worked out, there could only be one survivor. Oh! Okay, who's left? Ah!
No!
Okay!
No.
Dr. Doom wins! Okay, here's our winner. I don't know how to say your name, but well done on being the top one left. Dr. Doom took out all the Thanoses and all of the Marvel's characters. That was awesome. That was awesome. So there you have it, guys. There's Thanos Plays. The code for it's in the description below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. If you played with me, be sure to join the Discord if you want to be in more videos in the future, and have an awesome day.